Hey guys, it's Michael the Mechanical. I'm taking a bad camera shot, I think. Oh, the camera's the wrong way around too. Whoops. That's okay. Hey guys, how you doing? Michael Mechanical here. I'm just finishing, well, very soon I'm going to be finished installing my E-Track. So I've got good news and bad news about it. The good news is, it's almost complete. The bad news is, I can't use the vehicle for a few days until I get some new bolts, because when the bolts that I'm actually doing up right now on both sides, you can't access them because there's like a cover that goes over the wheels that bolts, and all the other bolts except the leg ones work and install very, very well. So I think my dad's getting a little bit annoyed, I think. Like, this is almost done. So I've got to do a few over here. You can't really see them all. Oh, there's a total of 4 here. Once they're all done, hopefully it's not me being annoying or loud. It's like 10 o'clock and everyone's got to go to bed and go to work. This tray is filthy, it's disgusting, it's going to get fixed because it needs to be fixed. So, I'm a little bit concerned about the tray's integrity. I don't know how long it's going to last before it actually fully lets go and destroys itself. But hopefully it's not going to go anytime soon. Hopefully I can make it to the end of the year. Otherwise I'll be in trouble. If things are going to break, it will be a problem. It's not my fault there's a tube here, it shouldn't be there. When I get to the other side, I think it can be a little bit louder. Oh, the crunching. That's the tray giving. That's why I'm constantly tightening those ones. These ones here at the channel. And I needed 2 lengths of screws, and I was very lucky that I got both boxes. My dad said, no, you don't need those ones. And I was like, I do. Dad says, all you need is these ones. So I'm doing it pretty tight. So what I was thinking of doing with my dad was, we were talking about getting screws, and he said, you don't need these ones. He said these ones will be long enough. And he was talking about the tray. I'll change the camera around so I can show you and see. He's talking about putting them into the tray and just screwing them there. But I was like, it's not going to be long enough. I reckon I'm going to need this. And he's like, oh, 40, 45. And I was like, no, I don't think I'm going to go 5 mil shorter. I think I'm going to go 5 mil longer, because at least I can cut it off. If I go shorter, then I'm in trouble. Because that's what we were sort of thinking about doing, going through the sides instead of straight up and down. He was talking about, oh, get this and put it that way. If we went that way, you know, it's very, very tight tolerance. Like, it would stick out, but you'd have the washers, you'd have the nut. It would be perfect. But if you went 5 mil shorter, that would cause this to be too short. And that's the problem. So, in my eyes, I did the right thing by making the decision to get what I got. I got a variety of those and those because I knew I needed both. And that's what I did. So, there's the things, the bolts that go in here are broken. These ones are just rusty to buggery. I don't know if they'll hold anything. And what I should do with this mud flap is I shouldn't do it like that, because that will just buckle it the wrong way. I should do it like this, so at least that way it will go nice and flat. When you start driving around, the weight of it will slowly flex back down nice and neatly. Okay, so we're on this side. I can be a little bit louder, maybe. And the E-Track, what it's going to do is improve my efficiency on the road to a point where I should be able to make deliveries a lot quicker than I do now, which would be awesome. If I do, then it'll be good. By the way, I'm still using my phone. I'm not using a camera. Although I do have some footage, I don't think I'm going to use it. I have like 2 hours worth of footage almost, maybe an hour. Now, if you even hear the cracking or the crunching, that's because of this steel is really crap. I was thinking, hey, I might get a new tray made out of aluminium, and people were telling me don't do that because I wanted to lower my weight in order to save me some trouble in some ways. Now, I could remove the spare. That will remove 20, 30 kilos. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh. That was the bolt that let go. Bang! No, the bolt let go that time. Me going too tight. Yes, I go extremely tight because I'm a bit dumb. Aha, that's my fault. Okay. Lucky there's such a thing as spares. Nuts. Nut. That is how bad I am at putting in some screws. You'll make mistakes from time to time. Good. Ow. Just to make you aware of how that's my fault. It snapped clean off. Like, it's not even reasonable to say that it was an accident. My fault. Okay. Oh, bang went. That was good. We make mistakes from time to time, but the crunching is because of this silly channel, and it did flex, and I was like, maybe it's the channel giving. Didn't realize I put that much load on the bolt that it did that. I was going to do that. Normally you don't do them super duper tight. I just learned to do it really tight because that's how my dad does things. It's good and bad at the same time. When you load it, it might go kaboom. I think that's tight enough. I'm not going to go crazy tight anymore. I'm going to try and just go on nice tightness that's suitable. I was thinking going torsion wrench and putting like 14 Newton meters on each. The shorter ones are easier to tighten, the longer ones are harder because of the load. And when I do load these bolts, things are going to get worse. That's nice. And then there's two more here. Maybe. I didn't put the nuts and washers on this one. Oops. Oopsie. They're actually right here in my hands. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'll get this all assembled quickly. That's how I do it. I go like this. Yeah, this makes it work. That's actually pretty cool. You get these in. Bad news is this side's a little bit dodgy. This one here is a little bit dodgy. Come on. It's a bit of a fidgety sort of thing, you don't drop them. So these ones I can go nice and evenly, because they're going to flex. Now, what I'll do is loosen that one off, and I'll tighten this one up. Hopefully the E-track doesn't flex too much, and if it does, I'll be in trouble. It's tight. That's nice and tight. And then we're up to our final contenders. Just checking that. E-track looks nice. Now, the purpose, since I haven't actually explained, the purpose of the E-track for my vehicle is to avoid having iron straps on the outside going under the doors. It does damage to doors in which they do not sit nice and flat anymore, and they actually twisted in multiple directions. That's nice and tight. Okay. And I like to look at the camera. That's a very, very good guide. Let's see if I can actually see a bit more. I gotta get the car off the stands as well. Jesus. That's nice and tight. I'll do a test load, I think, with the E-track and see how she holds. I hate that crunching noise. But this tray is in really horrible condition. I don't know if you can see down this end here. Turn the camera some more. Bring down the wheel. Don't know if you can see all this rust right here. And all of it, and it bends. It's let go a lot, and then there's just this material just gonna fall apart. I can't really do this without hurting myself. It's just falling apart. That's why it's like, hey, don't really care. I want an alloy tray. At this point, things are very, very broken. Oh. I actually want to get some light up here, and I want to check. It looks pretty much like that, and I got to check it properly. But these ones are busted. The rear ones look like the only ones holding anything. I'm not really sure because it looks like it's cracked straight through. It's also cracked either side. It needs new channels, it needs new these, it needs new, well, it doesn't need new nuts, but it needs a lot of new things, because these things, this tray is gonna like go any day. This is really horrible. There's all holes. I can't tell it. Let me get this camera swapped around so you can see. I don't know, but that looks like a straight crack through. This is how bad the tray is. And there's one missing there, and I got this one cracked. And then the only good ones are at the rear of the vehicle. And they're not even that bad. They're not even cracked or nothing. I think these are the only two good ones. So there's two good ones. One I don't know about. I think there's only a total of 4 holding it together. And then I've got a broken one here and a good one there. And then I've got that one there. But I was looking at this one. It's sort of similar. I'm not sure if that's cracked through or not. But I'm concerned about those with the tray and the loads and everything. I'm not sure how well this is holding up. There's only like 3 of them holding the tray together, and then everything's busted. I mean, you can see the damage right there. It's kind of a concern. I'm gonna keep this car though. Screw the idea that the tray needs a lot of stuff done to it. This is how I bought the car, essentially, with a really bad tray on it. That's why I was thinking I'll put an alloy tray on here, because then I know what the condition of the alloy tray is. It'll get me around this problem. Then I can fix this tray out and have a tray on here and work. And the other scenario was a bigger tray already. Then I don't have to wait for anything. I just filled it and then I'm fine. From what I'm gathering, I should go and check those things a little bit more properly with a jack, maybe putting it under the front of the tray. And if the tray tenuates at all and it lets go and there's a gap, then I might want to consider stop using the vehicle until they're either A, welded up and fixed temporarily at least, or B, this tray properly gets removed and repaired, because that's a bit of a concern. But for now, I need to make as much money out of this as I can, because I don't really have much money at all. But the good thing is, the E-track's actually installed now. So if I change the cameras, the reason I wanted this is because I put one on this side, and then that holds there. And then what I do with this one, and this is for efficiency, I go on this side. And I put this one in here. And I can get a strap, which I have in the car. I have a whole bunch of straps. The car's locked. Okay, not on that side. That side's pretty good. But, you know, there's concerns like this thing. The whole chassis is flexing when that thing wobbles like that. So I'm not sure how it's going to cope with a load. I'm going to have to... I'm thinking about, before I go super crazy, when I have money, I should get an engineer to check this all out. Before I start using it for loads, because it's a bit of a concern. I want to make sure that if we do use this, it's not going to be a safety risk or anything. There's a lot of engineering stuff that I got to do, because that attenuation is pretty scary. When things flex like that, you don't know. It could be, the chassis could be stuffed and I don't even know. And that could be a real hazard, in the sense that I won't be able to do as many loads. So the idea is, you get this strap, you put it on this end, you get the other side of the strap, that's where I'm going to unroll it, and I'm going to show you how the efficiency is gained, sort of thing. It's the idea that I can get all these boxes and stuff, and have these straps. I don't have as many problems. Now I gotta, you know, sort of set this up a little bit so it's easier to do without the idea of this falling over. Okay. I've got two tape measures here, so I'm going to use them. Pardon me. So you can see what I'm doing. Well, actually, that one seems to be holding. Quickly do this. We'll see how she holds up with at least one. So, pull that through. And we'll see how she goes. First load test in the middle, at least. Should be a good one. Problem is, these are already too long. I like the setup idea of these being short. It gives the opportunity for it to not be messed up. Okay, there we go. What we do, put this, put it there, and I'll throw that to the side. And that's what this E-rack is designed for. So what I'm going to do for a test is, should I use this? I can use this, but the problem is it's got sharp edges, and that's why I don't want to really use it. Even though it's alley, it could cut up my straps, and they're brand new straps, so I don't want to do any damage to them. I want to keep them in as good as condition as possible, and that is why I have heaps and heaps of these now. I have like twice as many as I had before, so that's a total of 8. And yeah, I'm thinking about a lot of things at the moment. That's why it's like, I gotta be quiet, because if I don't be quiet, I'm gonna get in trouble or yelled at or something. That's not gonna be good. Okay. Here we go. Okay guys, there you go, the E-track on the inside, and that's going to hold some weight. That is my efficiency gain. Now I don't have to lower the side doors. I've removed a step from my work by not having to open the doors up. Now, I don't have enough E-tracks. I need more of them, and I need more of these things here, because I need 4 of these currently on here. I need a total of 8 of these at this point in time right now, but I will need, because I need 8, Currently, I can only have a total of 10 because there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these E-tracks, and then I can leave the green pieces here, and then I don't have to worry about them. I just go and do that, and then I remove steps from my work, and then I don't have to be concerned about things. And that will hold the twist load, it seems, even though I don't think that's what they're designed to actually do. I think they're actually designed to do something a little bit different to that. I think they were expecting to be pulled a different way, but well, that's holding. I'm gonna hope that that is the right way to do things. Everyone else said to put them on here, and it looks like it would have held up better. It would have been less stressful for these sections here, should I have done exactly that. But you never know. They might hold, they might not hold. Worst comes to worst, I'll just do it. I'll just put them on there properly like they should be. But this is also how the tracks are designed anyway. I'll have to see what happens. Other than that, I want to know what people's thoughts are. Another step in my efficiency. Can't show you perfectly, but the clamps here are for this, and I put the straps into the clamps and go bite, bang, and then it saves me steps of trying to tie up all this extra stuff. I do have a step that will make this quicker, but it's unavailable currently because I don't have any tools to make it work, or know how of how to make the thing that I want to make to do that. That saves me some time. Now, don't know if this is going to move. Nope, she's actually pretty locked down. I don't think I'm going to have problems using the E-track for this purpose. I think that's actually going to be pretty cool. So, anyway, guys, the E-track is going to be used for that purpose, and the other purpose I'm going to use the E-track for is when I've got the overhead racks. I'm going to have even more of these, a few more of them, and what I'm going to do is with the straps, I'm going to have straps at this end and straps at this end, and what they're going to do is they're going to go over the load, they're going to sit over the load, and then it's going to just tie down, and then that avoids the idea of having a strap over the doors, then over the load, and then back over the doors, in which I have to crack it, release the strap, put it in the tray, knock down the side door, unstrap, or well, unstrap this, unstrap that, and then knock down the side door, and then tell them to unload the thing, and then strap it, shut the door, tie it up. Instead, it's crack the single strap for the load, pack that thing away, do the door, lower the door, take the thing off, shut the door, away you go. Instead of having to tie things back up again, it removes the nuisance of trying to have to do all this extra work in order to succeed. So this is pretty cool, and I like the E-track already. Looks good. Okay, so I'm thinking we're at the end of this video for now. Other than that, I can't remove this door anymore, so this is going to mess me up because I put this on here because every time I release this one here, I never really get long loads. But every time I release this, the door here has to be removed. Well, it comes off because all the damage from the straps being under the doors make these springy and they go that way. And they don't sit here, but they sit there. They pull the door off and then it always just pops off, and it's annoying. And that's why I wanted to remove the straps, because that kept happening and it was a real pain in the ass to deal with. It kept, when it pulled off the doors. I won't have to worry about that anymore with the E-track installed. So that's the awesome thing. That's why I wanted the E-track, because it would save me these problems a long time ago. I've been up since 6 or 5 o'clock this morning, so I've been up for many, many hours. If I think about it, 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 10 equals about 17 hours. Almost been awake for 24 hours almost. Not really, it's getting close to that, but no, never mind. I'm gonna go now, guys. I'm gonna go get some rest soon. I've got school tomorrow. I've got to get showered up and clean up and pack up and see how this all goes. I'm gonna let Progress, the company I work for, know that I've got the E-track installed. But I'll also let them know that when installing the e-track, some bolts snapped and I have to wait for them. The car will be ready Friday for certain. That's what I should do, because by having an e-track, I can at least send them a picture of, hey, this is what it looks like and this is how it's gonna operate, sort of thing. Quick snap, latch, and stuff. I think I've already told them this morning. I was talking to them, and when I told them what I'm working on and told them what I'm doing, they said thank you. And the reason they've said thank you is because I'm trying to increase my efficiency, and that's going to benefit them, but it's also going to benefit me. The idea of getting faster at what you do means I can complete more jobs much sooner, meaning I can save me up to the next one, in which I can earn even more money and whatnot. And spending time on jobs costs time, and you don't get paid as much as you could quickly get jobs done. It's very hard to complete jobs really quickly. It's insanely hard. And then the problem with that also is when I'm doing jobs and I'm trying to complete them quickly, even after I've completed them, I might have to wait a couple of hours before I get another job. And because it's getting close to Christmas, I'm going to benefit from the e-track much more than any other time of the year. So I'm expecting to earn I'm expecting to get paid between $150 to maybe $300 a day. And I say maybe 300 because the e-track is going to increase my ability to perform much faster. And I've never been able to perform very fast because I've had all these other issues. But I've been covering these issues by saying, hey, I'm gonna have these things on here, and once I've got these on here properly, not taped up. The reason I've got one missing here is because I found a flaw with it, which caused me some grief. And what they will do is allow me to get the rest of the excess strap and just clamp it in there, and it holds very, very well. It holds at high speeds. It won't come off with cross winds. I've already done that test. It performed very, very well. It means you don't have to tie things up. So avoiding having to tie things up saves you time. Avoiding having to unstrap things and then restrap things saves you time. There's so many areas you could save on time. It's good because there's the stop and go charge. So you stop charge, you don't get the hourly rate, but you get the stop charge. For every stop, you get paid. So the more work you get done throughout the day, the better it is for you. I think I look very tired. I don't know. But it's time for me to go now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, feel free to share this with your friends. This might benefit them. The e-track is freaking awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The measurements are all here. That's the distance. They are pretty much apart, but the middle one is in the middle. So I started from here, measured there, 270, 270, 270. Well, it's not exactly 270 here, then it's 270, 270, and then whatever it is here, it is what it is. So that's how I did that. So verify what that is. That is about 260, not 270. And this one here is 270 because it is what it is. 270, and then this one will be 270. Oh, it's roughly not 270. It's a little bit actually less than 270. This one looks like it's whatever it is. That's like I said. This one will be 270. 270. Roughly 270. 270. And then whatever it is. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, guys and girls, it's time for me to end this video and say goodnight. Good night.